Deep in the heart of Guinea, a revolution is brewing. This revolution isn't one of politics or social upheaval, but one of infrastructure and economic transformation. The landscape, rich with untapped potential, is on the brink of a significant change. A railway, the Dapilon-Santou Railway, snakes its way through the African landscape. Stretching across miles of challenging terrain, it represents a lifeline for the region's economic future. This is no ordinary railway, it is a $14 billion testament to China's ambition. A steel artery carrying not just iron ore, but geopolitical power. The trains that run on these tracks are laden with more than just minerals. They carry the weight of a nation's aspirations and a continent's hopes. Australia, long dominant in the iron ore trade, watches with apprehension. The rise of this new competitor in the global market threatens to disrupt their long-held supremacy. The ground beneath their feet feels less stable. The once unchallenged dominance of Australian mining companies is now under siege. The Dapilon-Santou Railway is a game-changer. It signals China's intent to reshape global resource flows. This ambitious project is not just about transportation, it's about altering the balance of economic power. This is the story of China's bold play for Africa's riches. Through strategic investments and infrastructure projects, China is weaving a complex web of influence across the continent. It is the story of Australia's scramble to adapt. Faced with a formidable new player, Australian companies are rethinking their strategies and seeking new ways to maintain their edge. And it is a story that unveils the shifting tectonic plates of global power. The rise of China in Africa is a clear indication of how the global economic landscape is evolving. The Dapilon-Santou Railway is a 280-mile or 450-kilometer engineering marvel. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. It cuts through dense jungles and rugged mountains. The construction of this railway was no small feat, requiring advanced engineering and significant investment. This railway unlocks Guinea's vast and untapped iron ore reserves, estimated to be among the world's largest. The potential economic impact of this development is immense, promising to transform the region and its people. China's motives are clear. They crave resources to fuel their economic engine. Iron ore is the lifeblood of China's steel industry, a cornerstone of their economic might. The Dapilon-Santou Railway is a strategic masterpiece. It allows China to bypass traditional shipping routes. It gives them direct access to Guinea's iron ore. This reduces their dependence on established suppliers like Australia. This is not just about iron ore, it is about influence. China is investing heavily in infrastructure across Africa. They are building roads, ports, and railways. These projects are forging new economic ties. They are strengthening China's presence on the continent. China's strategy is two-pronged. It secures access to vital resources. It also challenges Western dominance in Africa. Australia has long enjoyed a privileged position. They are the world's largest exporter of iron ore. China is their biggest customer. This trade relationship has fueled Australia's prosperity. But now the ground is shifting. China's African investments threaten to disrupt this dynamic. The Dapilon-Santou Railway is a stark reminder of Australia's vulnerability. Australia faces a dilemma. They rely heavily on China economically, but China's growing influence in their region raises concerns. The Dapilon-Santou Railway epitomizes this complex challenge. Section 4: Guinea's unexpected rise from reluctance to linchpin. Guinea, once a minor player in the global iron ore market, is thrust into the spotlight. The Dapilon-Santou Railway transforms their economic prospects. It positions them as a key supplier to the world's largest consumer of iron ore. Guinea's journey to this point has been marked by caution. They were initially hesitant to embrace Chinese investment. They feared exploitation and environmental degradation. But China's persistence and promises of economic development have won them over. The success of the Dapilon-Santou Railway has broader implications. It could encourage other African nations to embrace Chinese investment. This could further accelerate China's influence across the continent. Section 5: the Belt and Road Initiative, a new Silk Road remaking the world. This ambitious project is reshaping the global landscape in ways we have never seen before. The Dapilon-Santou Railway is not an isolated incident. It is a testament to the far-reaching impact of the Belt and Road Initiative. It is part of a much larger Chinese initiative, the Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. This initiative spans continents and involves numerous countries. The BRI is a trillion-dollar infrastructure project of unprecedented scale. It encompasses roads, railways, ports, and energy projects. It aims to connect China to Asia, Africa, Europe, and beyond. The goal is to create a vast network that facilitates trade and economic growth. The BRI is about more than just infrastructure. It is about fostering economic ties and cultural exchanges. It is about rewriting the rules of global trade. The initiative seeks to create new trade routes and economic corridors. It is about establishing China at the center of a new world order. The BRI aims to position China as a global leader in trade and development. The BRI has sparked both excitement and anxiety. While some see it as a path to prosperity, others view it with suspicion. Supporters praise its potential to boost economic development. They highlight the creation of jobs and the improvement of infrastructure. Critics warn of debt traps and Chinese hegemony. They argue that the BRI could lead to unsustainable debt levels for participating countries. The Dapilon-Santu Railway is a microcosm of this debate. It exemplifies both the opportunities and the challenges posed by the Belt and Road Initiative. Section 6, Australia's response, navigating the new geopolitical landscape. The Dapilon-Santu Railway is a wake-up call for Australia. It underscores the need to diversify their economic relationships. It forces them to confront the geopolitical implications of China's rise. Australia must tread carefully. They cannot afford to alienate their largest trading partner, but they also need to protect their interests. This requires a delicate balancing act. Australia is exploring new partnerships. They are strengthening ties with countries like India and Japan. They are seeking to boost trade and investment in Southeast Asia. These efforts reflect a recognition of the changing global landscape. Section 7, A New World Order, China's Rise and the Future of Global Power. The Dapilon-Santu Railway is a powerful symbol of our times. It represents not just a physical connection between regions, but a deeper, more profound shift in global dynamics. It reflects the rise of China, a nation that has rapidly transformed itself into a global powerhouse. It highlights the shifting balance of global power, where influence and economic might are increasingly moving eastward. It raises fundamental questions about the future of the international order. How will nations adapt to this new reality? What alliances will form and which will dissolve? China's rise is reshaping the world as we know it, influencing everything from technology to trade and even cultural exchanges. The rules-based order, long dominated by the West, is being challenged. New norms and standards are emerging, driven by China's unique approach to governance and development. The Dapilon-Santu Railway is a stark reminder that the 21st century will be defined by competition between great powers. The future remains uncertain, but the impact of these developments is undeniable. What is clear is that the Dapilon-Santu Railway is more than just a railway. It is a testament to China's growing influence and ambition on the global stage. It is a harbinger of change, signaling a new era of connectivity and cooperation. It is a symbol of a new era in global affairs, where the traditional power structures are being redefined and new opportunities and challenges are emerging.